What is going on, Earthlings? What is going on? I'm back with another one. What is going on, Earthlings? It's your boy Jack Yulee. Thank y'all for tuning into another YouTube video. This is some this is something that I want to touch on, that I think it's important that we talk about this subject, because especially as us as Americans, we have this idea of the American dream, right? And shout out to everybody that's out there on the grind. Shout out to everybody that's out there doing whatever it is you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you selling drugs in the street. I don't care if you a damn grave digger. You work in the goddamn infirmary at the hospital, or you goddamn working construction. Whatever you do to support you and yours, hey, as long as it don't come with the destruction of our people, then I'm cool with it. But nonetheless, I say that to say, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're doing to earn, to take care of you and yours, is left up to you. And that's your control. What you do with your profit and what you do, as you start to come into the life that you're trying to create for yourself, whatever it is that you choose to do with your money is completely up to you. And we have this thing called the American dream, right? I just want to start by saying everybody got a different American dream. And I see that as us, especially anybody 20s, 30, however age it really is, it really don't matter. Here in America, and I don't know wherever it is you at, but here in America, it seems as though we have this stigma of, we try to place people in boxes on where they should be in life, right? Like, let's say you 65. If a 21-year-old see you, they not expecting you to be working at Dollar General, or you to be pushing carts or pushing a lawnmower. It's like an expectation is almost put on you. Let's say you're a 40-year-old man and you got 3 kids and you got 2 baby mamas, and it's like somebody might judge you off of, oh, you can't take care of your kids, or you late on your child support, or this the kind of job you got. Like, you might be a foreman on the job, and some people might think, since you 46, you should be, or they might think you should be in a suit and tie in the office working for a bank. Not saying anything wrong with this one, not saying anything wrong with the other one. But that's what I see a lot, that we put these stipulations and these bosses on people and these labels, like, you at this point in life, so you should be at this point in life. And we also try to put on, well, I want these things, so you should want these things. And it's like, damn, I'll just give you an example. I was talking to a debt collector. Normally we just hang up the phone on the click. But this time, I was bored at work, just wanted to let them ramble. And the truth is, look, I'm going to cut right to it. In the middle of the conversation, the lady said to me, when I was 27, I owned she said I owned 2 houses and 3 cars. And look, that's the thing, right? Like, it's kind of hard to say anything because people are always going to try to make you to seem like you a hater. But look, the truth is, look, what she was doing at 27, yes, some would say, yes, you should be, if not on that same level, but better. But then you got to ask yourself 2 things. 1, everybody's story different, so how can you compare? And 2, how do you know that person want what you wanted? Like, my dream right now is to travel the world. Some people don't want to do that. Some people okay with never leaving their neighborhood. Does that mean when I look at them, I'm thinking they don't want to travel the world, they're a fucking loser? No. Or let's say I just bought a brand new freaking lawnmower, the brandest, newest, most nicest lawnmower, and I'm a landscape person, and I think, man, this is the best lawnmower. Everybody needs this lawnmower. This is the greatest lawnmower, and it should be like a standard. And when I see other people, I'm like, you don't got this lawnmower? Man, you bullshit, man. You don't want to win. Or you don't got this lawnmower? Oh, okay. And they putting that thing in their head like, you must not be doing so well. And you like, dang, what makes you think that they all want that lawnmower? What makes you think that everybody want what you want? You want to travel the world? Somebody else don't want to do that. Some people want to buy a farm and buy a cow, and that's their dream. Some people, American dream is to watch their child walk across that stage, and their dreams are fulfilled. That's all they wanted out of life. Does that make it any less because you want to buy a 12-car garage and a $10 million house and they don't want that, or that you have that and they don't. Like we try to put these levels on each other. Like I'm here, you here. Like the truth is, everybody is here. Everybody on their path. You on your path. You on your path. I'm on my path. But I really do sometimes, especially after that, I sit back and think, like, why do we do that? Why do we try to force our beliefs on everybody else? Is that an American thing? Is that what's instilled in us because they've been enforcing whatever it is, indoctrinating us from the jump? Maybe that's the part of it. Who knows? But it's just one of them things where I really ask myself, like, I had to really check myself too. It's like everybody has their own American dream. You know, some people wanna buy a house. Some people want to buy a trailer and live in the woods and pitch a tent. Everybody got their own thing. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm 36 and you 36 and you have a tent in the woods and I got a $1.8 million house, I think I'm doing better than you. And I think you should be doing better. But then it's like, wait a minute. Hold on. That's when you got to step in. Hold on. Wait a minute. But how you know he want that? How you know that's what they want? And it's just like, let's break it down like this. You'll say, well, everybody want an 800 credit score. You'll say everybody wants to drive a brand new Porsche. Everybody wants to own a home. Everybody wants to have a farm. Everybody wants to invest in commercial real estate. No. You want that. Not everybody want that. Some women grow up thinking of the most beautiful, perfect wedding. Some women are just happy to be with somebody. It could be a ring out of the Walmart machine. They don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? You might think you got the biggest diamond chain, and anybody who's just got a smaller chain or it ain't as shiny or as expensive as yours is doing worse than you. But you got to ask yourself, well, I might want a diamond chain and I might have that. This person, they might just want, all they want to do is pick up their kid from school every day. That's their dream. Or all they want is to have a freaking, all the I don't know if y'all know about the Goosebumps books, but somebody loves those books and they want to collect all them books. That's their dream. That's what they want to do. They don't want all that other stuff. And we try to equate, well, they must not be doing so good because they're at this level. It's like, but you don't know, not even, their own story and all that. That's another thing. But it's like, you don't even know what they want. We try to enforce what we want on other people. And I think that's kind of fucked up. I ain't going to try to exclude myself from that because I got that. I still got stuff to work on too. But it's one thing I noticed is that everybody got a different American dream, man. Everybody American dream is different. And you just can't force your beliefs on anybody. And you can't expect people to want what you want. Everybody don't want what you want. The standard is not the standard for everybody. Yes, I understand. We live in a world and there's reality and there's what you believe, and I get it. There's how you look and all that. But there's a great quote that says, would you rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world, or would you rather be at peace with the world and at war with yourself? And the question is basically asking about how you feel inside. Is how you feel inside more important than what they think on the outside? Bro, you could want only $1 or $2 million and that'll make you happy. That'll fulfill you for the rest of your life. Somebody else will have $10 million and think you're not doing good enough. You need to do better. You want the $10 million. But maybe that person that want the 1 or 2 million, they don't want what comes with the 10 million. Maybe this person, all they wanted to do was hit $1 million and that's all they wanted out of life. Not everybody want the same thing, man. And we need to remind each other of that too. When somebody is at a certain point, when somebody fucked up, or when somebody not doing so well, or when somebody's doing great, when somebody's doing over the moon, we gotta always remind ourselves, everybody want different things. The happiest day of somebody's life might be the day they got married. The happiest day of somebody's life might be the day they get a record deal. The happiest day of somebody's life might be when they see their child get born. Everybody has that thing that makes them unique on how they feel and what they deem as a special moment. You know, some people might think a Saturday night watching a movie with their family is like the number one thing in the world, heaven. And some people might think going to the strip club on a Saturday, throwing 10 bands is heaven. You can't be at the strip club thinking, man, everybody want to be here throwing 10,000. That's not what everybody wants. You might be saying, man, you wish you could do this. You wish you had this. But that's not what everybody wants. And it's hard to kind of discuss on that because most of the time people going to try to say you a hater or you're jealous or this or that. And it's really just like, damn. The truth is, you just don't want what they want. And they don't want what you want. And that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, I ain't in no sketchy area, but I do got to keep my head on a little swivel. But, yeah, man, that's one thing with that conversation I was definitely tuned about. And I had an Uber driver from Haiti not too long ago, and it made me realize, you know, bro, some people, their biggest dream is to come to America and just work for the rest of their lives, even if they don't own anything. And we could say, like, damn, you living in a one-bedroom apartment with your 3 kids and, like, man, you got to be doing better, step it up. But they're happy. They're good with where they at. And the main thing is, too, when you run into anybody that run track, that has ever ran track, you know, when you running in your lane, you can't look. You can't look around. Because when your eyes start looking, you start slowing down. Because you too focused on what anybody else is doing. Sometimes I think we be doing that. We too focused on what other people are doing and what they got going because we ain't got nothing going. And I think that's a real key thing. You can't speak on what nobody want or how they doing it. Because that's their story. That's their way. All you need to do is support them and ask, how can you help? If that's what you want to do. Maybe you don't want to help. Fuck them. Maybe you like fuck them. But if it's fuck them, then just distance. You know what I'm saying? Distance yourself from them. Don't antagonize them and don't compare yourself to them. And even somebody that's doing greater than you, don't compare it, worse than you, whatever. Don't compare them to you. You get what I'm saying? You just got to realize you on your own path and everybody got a different American dream. Not everybody's American dream is the same. You might turn 18, fresh out of high school, and you say you want to join the military and do 20 years. And after that, you retire and you have your kids and you go live in a freaking high-rise apartment in New York City. And that was your American dream. Some people want to have a diamond chain to be the biggest rapper in the world. That's their American dream. Some people just want to go to every soccer game of their son or their daughter. That's their dream. Everybody got their own American dream. We can't keep putting the standards of society on other people because that's what's holding everybody back. You know, you might be thinking, I'm at this age or I'm at this stage in life. I need to have this, this, and this. Says who? Says society? Come on, man. The janitor, there could be a dude that didn't get his life together till he was 42 years old. What does that mean? That don't mean that, okay, he's 42, he should have this, this, and this. Not necessarily. You don't know his story. You don't know what he's been through. But based off society, I do understand that there are things, you know. I'm not oblivious to the world we live in. I understand at certain stages of your life, these certain things are expected of you. But we got to drown them expectations out, man. Because that's what I feel like is not, one, keeping people afraid to chase their dreams and their goals, but two, is keeping people stagnant because they too afraid to chase their dreams and goals because they too afraid of what society thinks. They too afraid of what is everybody going to say? What is everybody going to think? Or, man, I really shouldn't be doing this. I'm too young to do this. I'm too old to do this. I'm not in the right state of mind. I'm not ready. I don't have this. I need that. I have too much of this. Well, it's all bullshit. Don't let others' beliefs and what others think of you is what you need to be doing. How they feel and what they think, that ain't got nothing to do with you. You control your destiny and your life. You in control. They spectating. Most people spectating, man. Most people ain't doing nothing with their own life. They just spectating you anyways. or spectating what's around them. So keep your American dream. Don't alter your American dream to fit the standard or fit the narrative of what people want from you. It's okay if you want to go live with the homeless in the woods. Who is anybody to say you can't do that? If that's what you want, that's your American dream. Last thing is too, maybe we shouldn't be so keen on telling our American dream. Maybe it's just something that we keep to ourselves. We got to stop expecting people to understand us. Make a video about that. Ain't nobody gonna understand you, man. It's your story. The people that you need to be more drawn to are the people who attempt to understand you. Because we will never really understand each other, but we can always attempt to understand each other better. But nonetheless, I just want to bring y'all this video, man, to talk about the American dream. Everybody got a different American dream. Don't get caught up in the standards. Look, man, I'm gonna be so real with y'all, right? It's people of all ages, man. You got somebody who's 10 years old watching a 25-year-old live it up. You got a 39-year-old watching a 21-year-old live it up. You got a 48-year-old watching a 65-year-old live it up. Remember, you're seeing somebody else win, but that don't equate to you. Your win has nothing to do with their win. Like, y'all are on two different missions. You might think they doing better than you. You don't know what they going through. They might look at you and think they doing better than you. They don't know what you going through. Y'all know how it is, man. Hey, appreciate y'all tuning into my YouTube video. All right, Earthlings. I'm going to see y'all in the next one.